Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Ben mumbling behind me. If you're wondering about my hair, go watch my short. It's been, I'm having drama. I'm having issues. I don't want to talk about it. I already did. Got a wolf. Got a Chris and a Ben and a mom. We're getting ready to make hamburgers. Oh, they sound really good. I'm debating whether I want any raw onion on mine, because I love onion on my hamburgers. I do. But it doesn't love me back. I'm getting too old for things like a nice slice of raw onion. Oh, I used to be able to eat anything I wanted to eat.
That was the good old days.
Spicy, whatever. It did not matter. I could eat anything. Now I sit there and look at it and go, are you going to be worth the trouble that you're going to cause me if I eat you? And oftentimes the answer is a big fat no. So, like cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. I freaking love cantaloupe.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. And it is not worth the trouble it puts me through.
Good strawberries smell so good.
Oh, and yeah, Mom had some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful strawberries the other day. And they smelled wonderful. So, so good. And we were driving through town today. I can't have strawberries, I'm allergic. We were driving through town today and smelled somebody's cookout. And it was real heavy, ripe strawberries and cooking steak, cooking meat. I wanted to hunt that cookout down. It smelled so good. I was like, where are you and can I come? Yes. It smelled wonderful for just a minute.
There's only a couple of ounces of smell.
Yeah. I wish I could get that in a candle for my house. No, I don't. It'd drive you crazy. You'd want to eat it all the time. Hey, Chris, tell about the vet.
What vet?
The Corvette.
Oh, there's a Corvette. It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, we were in town. We were at the Walmart getting John's water. And this car pulls up and somebody gets out of the passenger seat and goes in the Walmart. And the car starts to pull away. And I'm like, what kind of car is that? I didn't know.
Yeah.
And now I know what a Corvette looks like. This thing was so kitted out that it wasn't really recognizable as a Corvette anymore. But I'm not saying that it ruined it, because it was super, super cool. It looked like a big, and it was a convertible. It looked like a big bubble, plexiglass bubble should cover the top of it. Lights should start flashing, and it should start levitating up to the skies.
The others.
It was so many angles and fins and squares things fitting on, and lights. I don't even know what he did to that car. But I pulled up and I said, excuse me, what kind of car is that? And he's like, it's a Corvette. And you could tell he was ready for me to say, well, you ruined it. And I said, it's so cool. He just smiled real big. I said, it is so cool. I said, it looks like a spaceship. And he's like, yeah, it does. And he's like, well, thank you so much. He said, I just did it for fun. And he said, I'm getting to be an old man. And he probably my age, and I just wanted a bit of fun with it. And I said, no, you should always have fun with the stuff you own. Mm-hmm. And I agree. I believe in that. If you own something, why are you not getting joy out of it? Enjoy it. Yeah. That's why I take my Barbies out of their boxes. I own them. I can take them out of their boxes if I want to and enjoy them. That's what they're for. That's their purpose. So he was like, I just, enjoy it. And I said, well, it is super cool. And thank you for letting us, because we pulled up there. I said, thank you for letting us look at it, because my kids wanted to see it too. And they're all, looking at it. And he said, well, God bless you. I said, he must really take some shit over that. He must. But it was super cool. Probably from his family.
Because it costs.
That was an expensive fix right there. I don't even know how much something like that would go for. And it was a classic Corvette underneath, you could tell, Probably just 90s, but still, Holy moly, it was beautiful. Did you see that? Did you watch me just poke myself in the eye with that long fingernail? That one right there? And I wonder why I'm blind. Mom, I just reached down and stuck my finger in my eye.
Yeah.
On purpose, I think.
It appeared to be on purpose.
Damn, that hurt. I have regrets. I have regrets, yeah. But anyway, what's going on with you, Chris? What are you doing?
Not much. Why?
Well, I
Yeah,
thought our
thank
viewers might like to know.
Yeah, there's not much going on.
What are you playing?
Battle Network 6.
Battle Network 6.
Off the Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Battle Network Legacy Collection, and he's cheating. Holy cow, he is
Some of
cheating.
these jobs I don't remember what to do.
He's cheating. He's on the computer looking up exactly how to do it. I remember back in the day. Okay,
Yeah.
this is aging me right here. Back in the day, you had to pay $2.99 a minute to call Nintendo to get a tip.
Yeah.
There wasn't no online. There weren't any guides. It was just
Some
that,
guy with information.
just that or nothing. And I did one time. I got stuck on a game, and I was completely and utterly
that's a hard one.
stuck. You know what I mean? I'll never forget it. It was the third or fourth dungeon in Legend of Zelda, and you had to shoot Link to the Past, and you had to shoot an arrow in the statue's eye. Well, it never occurred to me to shoot an arrow in a statue's eye.
That wasn't in there.
It just didn't occur to me. And I tried everything I could, and I could tell I was supposed to go on from that room, that the wall would slide over and let me through. You could tell by the tiles and by the floorboards and stuff. And it would not move. Nothing I did would make it move. Finally, I called. I paid $9 to find out I had to shoot that statue in the eye. But I got really good at A Link to the Past and was a North American champion. So I was really good. I had the fastest complete time in my area, as opposed to just a speed run. I complete all the hearts, everything. I couldn't do it now if you held a gun to my head. I'm probably still faster than most people, but I couldn't do that
Yeah.
kind of time again. I loved that game. I lived for that game. I had a friend, Lorna, and she was crazy about Star Fox. And we both loved, and this one, okay, this one definitely you probably don't know. Super Mario RPG, okay? We were so addicted to that game. We sat there and watched each other play it. Just addicted. That's the only word. That's obsessed. We were completely obsessed. We used to have a lot of fun playing Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, I feel kind of bad for the video gamers now that are into the darker games, because they don't look like fun to me. You know, where you're a World War II soldier, or, you know, you're fighting space aliens or zombies. That doesn't look like lighthearted fun to me. It looks too dark and too intense and too serious. I think you should be able to laugh and have a good time and cuss it from time to time. Because if it doesn't challenge you, what good is it? But
Tell them about the time you had trouble and I ended up helping you with the one boss fight.
which one? You have to narrow it down. You've
The
done that
one
a
you
lot.
couldn't figure out how to reflect your spells back to Mirror Shield in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Which dungeon was that?
The
Water
last
Temple?
which was the Desert Temple.
Desert Temple, yeah.
Not the official name, but yeah.
What, buddy?
He's at
Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway.
I like the Zelda games up to. Oh, what's the one I didn't like because I couldn't see it very well? Where he slides on the walls.
Oh, Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds. Yeah, I didn't.
There's a way to hook it up to a TV, but you have to take apart your system halfway and use mods to connect it to your TV if you'd rather go that route.
Well, the thing about it is, I need to get my cataracts removed.
Yeah.
Then I'll be able to play it, and then it'll be fun. It's not fun now.
Yeah, because you can't see that.
It's still crunchy. Like I said, go watch my short. Yeah. But anyway, so I've gone on and on about video games. We love Zelda in this house, and we love Mario.
Yep. Is that him?
I think that's the two we all three can agree on, right?
Right.
Chris has some other things. Him and Ben love Mega Man, and Ben likes some of the Oriental games, you know, some of the Japanese games, because they're Japanese. I'm an Anglophile, but Ben's got it bad for Japan. I would starve to death. I could not live in Japan. I would starve to death. Maybe I should go for a couple months. Ben, what's your favorite game?
I have quite a few of them. You gotta narrow it down. What kind are you looking for?
What's your favorite game that
all
nobody on my YouTube channel is ever going to have heard of?
Okay, I can name a couple of those. There's one that's coming onto the Switch on June 1st, the Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection, which consists of the first 3 games in that first-person dungeon crawl.
Are you saying Etrian?
Yeah,
Odyssey?
Yeah.
What?
Origins.
Origins. I don't know.
Boy.
I know Odyssey Origins, but Etrian.
Yeah.
I know.
Now, I'll go ahead and take over the speaking part here because you're asking me.
Okay, real quick.
So yeah, that particular collection, which lands June 1st on Switch and on Steam, if you happen to be one of those Pussy Master Race morons.
He has it prepaid.
I have it already preloaded even. I'm just waiting
Anyway,
for it to
come
activate.
on. What else?
Basically, that and the Persona series of
Yeah, he does love
JRPGs.
Persona. What's your favorite old school game? I think you just short circuited.
Oh, went the wrong
Ironically, the oldest of old school I can actually remember going back to for something that I actually played on my own without needing to use the other people around me as a crutch just so happens to be the very same type of game that Christopher's playing. And even then,
What?
it took me until at least Battle Network 6. And even
But
then,
what
I didn't
was
know
it?
100%. It was indeed the Mega Man Battle Network series.
Mega Man. That's
Fun
all I
fact-
needed was 2 little words. That's all I wanted. Ben can talk for 10 minutes and say absolutely nothing. And to be fair, it runs in the family.
Fun
Chris-
fact, I got it
Chris
directly from Mom.
Will tell you everything, every last least detail about something he knows and refuse to tell you what it is. He won't name stuff, will he, Mom?
Really hard to get it out.
I think that's part of his autism. I really do.
I think it's because he thinks you're going to listen if you're keeping it interesting.
It doesn't.
That's the
It's
part.
just frustrating.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I better get back to my hole because as she does say, if I happen to get started on something, it literally takes the same thing that Brainy Smurf needs to shut him up.
What?
A little bit of physical punishment to shut me up
Whoop him on the butt.
with a hammer.
As he goes around in his Sword Art Online shirt.
Yep, I got some games from that series too.
He said, I've got some games from that series too. I remember playing Jeopardy on Super Nintendo. Or was that regular Nintendo? I think it was Super.
It was the Super Nintendo version. Tell them how unforgiving it was with its timer.
Oh, you had to be so fast. And it was hard. It didn't have a keyboard. It was so hard to type in your answer. It was so hard. And Wheel of Fortune.
Was worse.
Yep. Wheel of Fortune.
All the old sounds.
Yeah. So the kids told me Vanna White retired.
I'm not surprised. He's not looking very young.
honey, we're all looking worse.
Oh, speaking of those game show games,
Yeah?
now they're actually considered to be smartphone exclusive anymore.
Wow.
Fortunately, if you play your favorite game show style games on smartphones that happen to have you typing things, they thankfully call up your system keyboard.
I would only do it if I could type to text.
Right?
Or talk to text.
Oh, you meant dictate.
Yeah.
Well, since it calls up the system keyboard, by definition, you can.
Cool.
If you install a certain pay option in some games. Not
No,
all
not
games
the-
use it natively.
No, not the Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune. In case you're wondering, Jesse first talking out his ass again.
No, I know one game.
Yeah,
that
it's a
does that.
system level feature, Kissy Fur.
Okay, we're not going to argue about it on the video. The world doesn't need to know that you two are buttheads to each other.
I'm not trying
Yeah,
to.
it does. I'm Beavis, he's Butthead.
Anyway, so
pride.
Family
Oh, the
Feud
pride.
makes you pay to enable talk to text to play a game that way. It's
So,
like $1.99.
I can remember being sick or faking being sick and staying home from school and watching game shows in the morning, and in the afternoon Wild Wild West and Big Valley, and then the cartoons and Gilligan's Island and the Brady Bunch would come on. Holy moly. That was a whole day of
Bump
TV
it there.
watching right there.
Huh, I knew you were a troublemaker.
I was a little hellraiser. But no, I used to love Wheel of Fortune, or not Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, and I used to be good at it. But now I suck. I suck. I hardly ever
Prices
watch TV.
suck.
What? Prices
Prices.
suck, yeah. I hardly ever watch TV, but I'm willing to bet I would lose big time if I was on that show. I
If
would
you
not
watched
do
it-
well.
Watched it for a while, it would come back.
I don't know.
It
doesn't-
might be like riding a bike, you'll get back at it.
Doesn't help that, like, Bob Barker was a jerk. You know, looking back on it, he always seemed kind of a pain in the ass to me. But now we know what a jerk he really was. So, let's see. That would be a good thing to comment. When you were young and you stayed home from school, what did you like to watch on TV? Gilligan's Island, The Price is Right. What?
Mom made him pay the room.
Yeah. Your mom wouldn't let you watch TV if you were too sick. What? What happened? Fill me in. I'm curious now. Okay, we're still doing our contest for a $30 gift card to a restaurant. It's going to be a surprise. I'll let you know. We've decided to make it a surprise. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like this video. Make sure you live in the lower 48 because it's not international, and Hawaii and Alaska are out too, and the territories. Just the lower 48. Oh, Wolf, you're so cute. He's rubbing his eyes with his paws. He's so cute. So make sure you live in the lower 48. Like this video. Comment on it. Comment what TV show did you used to watch when you'd stay home from school. Share this video on your social media and subscribe. And make sure you stay subscribed until after the contest winner is announced. Because if you just subscribe, do it, and then unsubscribe, it won't count and you won't win. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're smart, you'll turn on the notifications so you can be notified if you win. And good luck. That's it. So we'll see you tomorrow on Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's Memorial Day. We'll see you tomorrow on Memorial Day. I hope you're having fun, whatever it is you decide to do to celebrate. But be careful, because we did see some impaired drivers while we were out today. And we also saw a lot of police. So,
A lot of fun.
police.
Oh,
So just be careful.
yeah.
And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.